Hi, my name is Amy Quach, and I will be doing a training module about recruitment strategies and a component of the selection process. In this video, I'm going to talk about the importance of the types of questions that should be asked in an interview. I'm also going to provide you with the common mistakes human resources professionals should avoid in order to successfully hire employees that best fit your organization. When recruiting potential employees, it is important to have a specific and coherent job description in order to have a successful interview. Some recruitment strategies include an in-depth orientation training program, nursing entry opportunities like internships, and a scholarship program. These strategies can be included in your job description. The job description can help the applicant understand the duties and responsibilities of the job. With a specific and clear job description, you can tailor your questions to the duties that pertain to the job in your interview. This will help make your interview more effective. If you are an HR representative interviewing a potential employee, it is important to have a structured interview process so candidates are asked job-related questions. There will be 2 scenarios provided to show you the types of questions that should and should not be asked in an interview. In this scenario, the HR representative is interviewing a nurse for a medical surgical position. This scenario illustrates the type of question that should not be asked in an interview. Hi Michelle, have you ever had a patient that was anxious or panicked before surgery that you had to calm down?
No.
As you can see from the scenario, this interview was not effective. It is important to avoid yes or no questions when conducting an interview. HR representatives should ask questions that lead candidates to give you the answers you want to hear. There is a method known as SAO to obtain answers that demonstrate behaviors. S is the situation or task facing the applicant. A is the actions the applicant took. O is the outcome or results caused by those actions. In the second scenario, the HR representative changed the question using the SAO method. It illustrates the type of question that should be asked during an interview. This will provide the HR representative a better idea of how the applicant will respond to the situation if it occurs in the job.
Hi.
Alright, Michelle. So, tell me about a time a patient was anxious or panicked before surgery. What steps did you take to calm them down, and what was the outcome?
So at my old facility, I had a patient walk in with appendicitis, and they were very nervous about getting surgery because they never had before. So I was in charge of calming them down and ensuring that they knew what was going on and they understood the reason for the surgery, as well as they ended up getting it. Because I did tell the patient that the outcome could potentially be fatal if they don't get their appendix removed. It could potentially burst. And so after I told the patient that, they were more understanding of the procedure, they were calmed down, and then the outcome was that they ended up getting their appendix removed.
Okay.
All right.
There are common mistakes made by HR professionals that prevent them from hiring the best person for the job. A common mistake is many HR representatives are talking too much. This means that they are not allowing the applicant to answer the questions as they are doing most of the talking. The HR representative should not spend more time speaking than the person you're interviewing. This can lead to inadequate hires. In this scenario, the HR representative is interviewing an applicant for the medical surgical nursing position. However, the HR representative is going off task and spending more time talking than listening. Hi, my name is Amy, and I'm going to be interviewing you for the medical surgical nursing position.
Okay, sounds good.
So, have you ever had experience looking after someone?
Yeah, so I have younger siblings, and pretty much my whole life I've been looking after them. I have to make sure that they always are fed and that they're always going to sleep on time, and so it's taught me a lot about responsibility over looking after other people.
Same. I have a younger sibling named Wendy, so I would always have to drive her places, make sure that she's fed. I'm like a second mom to her, basically. So sometimes when she runs off, I would have to chase after her. It can be very hectic looking after younger siblings.
Mm-hmm.
To avoid this mistake, it is important that the HR representative is staying on task and letting the applicant answer the question. The applicant should be talking more than the interviewer. Another common mistake made by HR professionals is their lack of education. If the hiring manager is not prepared, this will prevent organizations from hiring the best candidate. To prevent this error, there needs to be training provided for hiring managers on how to use the interview guide. The hiring manager should understand what questions need to be asked. There should be research on the applicant and the position. It is important that the hiring manager understands the job description. After this video, there will be a PowerPoint and articles provided to further your knowledge about recruitment strategies and the interview aspect of the selection process. There will also be an exercise worksheet provided to test your knowledge on the concepts taught in the video, PowerPoint, and articles.